Ghana card and Brea, your passy. I think that was somewhere in 2012. We were quite specific about their achieve with the card. The fundamental of it is that you see a universal identity before Ghana Nibia. Now at every point in time, no, you to make us say, Ukoto wachi waha, nane ya nie. Ukodi dokono waha, nane ya nie. Obiye shiao edese kaya etwao. Na ni phone number nie, ene nane ya nie. Obi freo, ose send this cable to ni phone so. Na wa send it nane ya nie. You know that sort of thing. Ewiase afana bebia obekọ bia oman na kọ nenimu bia no saade no na oman no etumi de tumpon kọ nenimu ntentem enti nyina ya gia tum amrei ye pass in 2012 yeah about 2017 5 years after imrana ba ene ya mo na mahihye mrana ye no mu nyina ye de mrana eye adwuma afi edru bebia sese ye kọ yenim na yetumi ehye emrano mukena na tumi den susu so pai brain ya mo se mo emra mo amahye no mo se mo mpre ne emfa mrana ye adwuma. I just cannot understand. Ebi na Erika bay obecheche mu ye mama tiase but me pa there to be very sincere with you say me tie me hu die nti a obi abe oppose the use of the National Identification Authority card and a Ghana card no as a basis for identifying a Ghanaian who is of the age, a voting age, to register. Me do want to say, mo dey most system mo per guarantee system. They are nane aba no atwe me di nechi or see we friend Dennis or me house boy. Me neti fie antim register no. So you Togo ni, so you Burkina ni, so you Algeria ni. So long as nane abeka say or you Ghana ni kwa dey no register no.
But one issue amati say NDC are raising say. So you can see you Ghana card and as the only source of identification and verification. So we are Ghana ni and be at Tisano. Ghana card no hosesiano. Nipa bebre kransan ka omudi.
Awesome, perfect. Enti some common there me peno. Beba ho. Me fa hanisi.
All right.
Emrana NDC for shisha ye no. 2012 no. Your clause be a friend of mandatory use of national ID card. Mandatory, that's the word. Mandatory. Me your lawyer. Eric Pono Musia some lawyers. Mandatory use of the national ID card. SAS section 1 ne heading no. Clause 7. They say a national identity card issued to an individual shall be used for the following transactions where identification is required. Mandatory use. Mandatory. A. Application for the issuance of passports. B. Application for an issuance of driver's license. C. Opening of individual or personal bank accounts. D. Purchase of insurance policies. Now, now, Babedru. H. Transactions that have social security implications. I. Consumer credit transactions. J. Registration of voters. Registration of voters. Registration of voters in the law. Mandatory use of national ID card. This is the law that establishes the Ghana card. Clause 7J. Registration of voters. Say the national ID card issued to an individual shall be used for the following transactions where identification is required. In a sense, you're mandatory. So if you are going to register as a voter, according to Sir Emra Weayashi, you say, first of all, Ghana, the person who qualifies as a voter is Ghanaian already 18 now or of sound mind. And I'm what?
No, correct.
Great. And as a way Ghanaian, that's a way of sound mind. That's a we do 18 now. Emra say, and so called electoral commission will now call register. Who call register? Electoral commission also be person verify and validate say we Ghanaian me boy and
no correct.
And he has Emra be say. Obia SSO register bia Ghana Mbrano 7I I say Obia or person register as a voter bia no the form of identification or the beko Ghana card is in the law. Emna make any is the law. The form of identification Ghana card. Essentially a mandatory. That is what the law is saying. Mandatory Ghana card. And so omu wie no na omu sign to us na omu sign call L no registration of SIM cards. Registration of SIM cards. And also under the mandatory use of the Ghana card as a form of identification. Registration of SIM cards. And akwa could do any other transactions which the authority may determine and publish in the Gazette. Now, say Electoral Commission say every 2022 air corner. Say open so obey registration. Now we the 18. That's why we Ghana near. The only form of identification the be identifier and a air Ghana card. And you be a omebum brebiso one. And say NDC for chemi mraba kwa omebuso. Okay. Obviously no. Reasons omo mani nyina no. Embra omebuso enka ho. And now what be so maka say NDC for bum brebiso.
Say omo be disenfranchise nipa.
The people omo mum brebia so you will come to that but omo mum brebia so mboa.
Not that I know.
Exactly. Now let's come to the disenfranchisation as some normal camera. Now, I didn't say, yes, say, as you use Ghana card. Now, say, would you say, you will need to be a omunya Ghana card, ya? Yenfa, ya holding any yansa, any no, any bibia, enko bibia, omo ye card, no. Now, you make sure, say, Ghana nibia with the 18, of sound mind, no, and then sabe card, no to me acquire voter registration, no mum. Yes, seek our coins near Sikrum near Tietty, say, easy for Bebo Chrono. On Besom we are cron for. And I was reading one from one NDC national officer. Say, easy wants to use the Ghana card to the advantage of the MPP. I mean, such logic. Such logic. Say, I didn't hear the Paba boy in Yano. One can baby, I said, Wafum Rao. Untumi nkyerɛ emre bia isi na fom untumi nkyerɛ ɔman ne hyehyɛ bia isi na pa ho isi no na momra kwan so ne mom wasɛm a wo kan sɛ nipa bebre enya card ne bi etisi ye use card na wahwɛ be disenfranchise ɛhɔ ne sisi atwi break ɛhɔ no na sisi atwi break na afie bi sɛ ɛho sɛ efi samri ya copy member e be start limited registration no ɛkwan be na e be fa so a Ghana ni bi a wonya 18 years no of sound mind. It's also register for the voter ID card. A crime be never for so be to be national identification card DB. Now they are register as a voter ID card. See, now me ideally, me who the NTR as I say, easy for a warm card. Near sans wear a Ghana card separately. Ideally, time no sooner kwako to aba or for a Ghana card now call police station. Who could do police station when we do 18 or not go Ghana card in the no what to no wako. That is what all advanced countries do. That is the most sensible thing to do. Because say the most credible identity for all of us citizens in Ghana and the national ID card. That is the most credible identity right now, today in this country. And if we all agree that that is the most credible identity, form of identity today there. I didn't hear for your one in shame. Now the chronic nina, near ye. Now be to me nyabi. Near to be fire no man, including voting. Or say there be ya beja to me fire no man, and we do voting in Kwadi. I don't know. Still, I use the granta system. Send your beya. Mobile to me across the sound of Fatana bus when you Burkina Faso in Nijaba. Now, most of some do Marcos or my house helps near Dinty. Mode, more party papia. Mumu and Pesamo Bokrono. Mumu na more point to Monsa. Nipana oya the Panimo Bokrono. Nipana all the transparency near the Beba. Now making sure say Ghana and phone kwan ebenya kwan to abano. Oso mo be bokro no. I mean, what is this? I just can't understand. It's me there. Me how ba kwa me wope any National Education Authority for. I'm saying na more kan wan say a few minutes ago. And yo, omo bro from say they should put their act together and everything. Omo kenyom, omo keka omo ho kakra. Now whatever the reasons are no, me Ghana ni am ready am pay me card there. Excuse me, I am asem. Sisi ase yes ye nipa 30 million boa. 32 million. Me expect say nkan ye hwe krampo no. Eric, say card na normally say card na dey print say we no. Say your top plastics no. Enti be me expectation is by now no. Omo ni kromo be 32 million plastic cards. Enti mo make room for sport cards. Enti by now no matter card no be 40 million go anamboa. Enti me expectation is say national identification authority ayɛ hwɛ kra no but now almost saa plastic cars no bɛyɛ 40 million egu hɔ with the assumption that Ghana ni bia bɛnya baako mboa ebi bɛ sɛyi ana yɛ no ano no sɛ no ni wɔ deɛ ne deɛ ɔmo ka no me mfa nyɛ adwuma sɛ no ni wɔ deɛ a ɛne deɛ ɔmo ka no me mfa nyɛ adwuma sɛ no wɔ hɔ nso deɛ a the next level ne sɛ ɛyɛ card na sɛ wo print a ɛkyɛ ana anya bia sɛ nipa no betwa ne phone ne wie na ɔkapture ne details ne wie a na ɔkleke printer ɛna ma ne kyɛ na ana sa ne te deɛ a yɛnyɛ appointment system wey ɛyɛ simple technology yɛ kɔ online nansi yɛ America fo yi covid yi ba yɛ ɔmo embassy nsɛnsɛm ba yi okɔ na akɔ booking for interview a o press ya yɛ sɛ wo next date yɛ 2025 umpeo saa date na ɔyɛ den wunya yɛ